What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Becoming a Better Gamer, a video mini-series I'm going to start on my channel, continuing to run through for a couple weeks where I discuss what I think are the key components to becoming a better gamer that I have used for myself, and they're very small, very elementary points, but I feel that they're valid points that everybody should really sink their teeth into to see if they're doing it, and as a result, hopefully, make yourself a better gamer. We all want to be good at what we do. We're all gamers. Gaming is our passion, and for some of us, it's our obsession, if you will. And there are a lot of small points that we don't really think about at the end of the day that help us become better at our craft. In this video series, I'm going to run through a couple key points that have helped myself develop a lot over the past year and improve my gameplay, and hopefully some of you guys will take something away from it, and I'd love to hear your feedback down below on what has helped you guys improve your gameplay. The number one thing that I feel has helped me become a better gamer is what I like to refer to as fighting the good fight. There are a lot of games, whether it be Battlefield or Black Ops or whatever first-person shooter you're into, where I see too many people backing out of a game. The result is that they don't like getting butthurt, therefore leave the game, but what they're failing to realize is that the players that are on the other team are beating them for a reason. They're doing something better, they have a better loadout, so it is far more advantageous for you to stay in this game, learn from the players that are beating you, and take something away from it at the end of the day. KD is not the only measure of a good player. I mean, it comes down to, what you're doing for your team to help them win, because win-loss is a far better measure of a good all-round player than what KD is. We all like to have a decent KD. It's one of the measuring sticks that a lot of people use to determine the caliber of player. But, things like win-loss, score per minute are far more better variables, I think, to determine what kind of player each individual is. If you get into a match and the match is frustrating, things are not going your way, and at the end you lose, instead of bitching and yakking about, the other team was hackers, they all suck shit and everything else, and that was why you lost, why not ask yourself the question, what could I have done better to help our team win? And you will find the more times you ask these questions about, what you're doing wrong, as opposed to looking at what everybody else is doing wrong, you'll start to correct your own gameplay. And it's worked very well for me in every first-person shooter that is team-based. Now, of course, if you want to go play team deathmatch or things like that, concentrating on yourself is what it's called, team deathmatch. Your objective, of course, is to get as many kills as possible. But when you're playing a team-based game, make sure you do your part to help your team win. Don't get overly concerned about your KD. It's not going to determine the win at the end of the match. In most cases, it's about how many objectives you're capturing and what you're doing to help your team progress through the match. Another very key point about becoming a better gamer is to play against better players. When you get into a lobby and you check the lobby leaderboard and you say, holy shit, man, these guys are awesome, I'm not going to play with them because I'm going to get my ass kicked. Well, why not play against them? Because if you're constantly taking on players that are not of your caliber, then how can you possibly improve? Taking on better players, your desire to become a better player and to improve your gameplay in that match will go up immensely. There's simply no better feeling of self-satisfaction than when you beat a team and at the end of the match they're saying to themselves, how the fuck did we lose to those guys? The reality is, when you play, as I mentioned previously, against these players, the desire to beat them is far greater, and you will find that you try a lot harder, you're a lot smarter with your decision making, you'll converse with your team a lot better because you want to win. And the desire to win is in all of us in any game we play. And again, it doesn't matter what first-person shooter it is or whatever type of genre of game you play. You want to win. You want to be a better player. So therefore, taking on people that should beat you will push you to simply become a better gamer. Who wants to be the last person on the leaderboard at the end of any match? Nobody, and I'm sure none of you guys do. So the next time you get into a lobby and you think the players are far better than you, just simply go in and do your best, and you will find that because you're in that lobby and you know the players are good, that your gameplay will simply be better. It's that simple. It's worked every single time for me. I get nervous when I get in lobbies where I think I'm going to get my ass kicked, but the self-satisfaction you get at the end of the match by beating these guys, or at least having a good game that you're confident with yourself that you did your best and you did well, is an amazing thing, and it works every time. So to wrap it up, a couple key things to becoming a better gamer. Fight the good fight. Don't back out of the matches. Try to take on some harder players. And those two simple little things will help your gameplay increase. Give it a try and you'll be amazed at the results. But I haven't talked much about the gameplay here in the background. It was a game of domination on cargo. Black Ops 2 PC footage. Playing with a guy who knows nothing but how to win, and that's Jimmy the Snake. Want to thank him for letting me tag along for a few games. That guy really knows how to win, and again, it goes back to the whole point of the video of learning from the people that you game with. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the commentary. Be sure to stick around for the short series I'm going to do on a few pointers I think are valid in becoming a better gamer. But that's it, guys. Take care. We'll chat to you all soon.